Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie. I hope you are perfect, whole, and complete. I hope your morning is wonderful. Happy Sunday. I got like low vibes, not low vibes, mellow vibes. I worked out, and I'll be working out hard, and it's different workout up here because of elevation. I realize it's making a difference, so I'm feeling the fatigue, okay? But I hope you're having a great Sunday. I hope everything is working out perfectly for you. Outfit of the day is the hang around clothes. I got hang around clothes right now. I still gotta sort out cause I do have a skirt, but that I could put on that's flowy. Some of my clothes are so dressy to me that just the days I know I'm be getting dirty in the yard and doing dirty stuff, I tend to not even put it on. But hello, hey fam, I see one thumbs up. We're wearing this tube top and my around the house jeans. But let's show you the gazebo just in case you wasn't around this Monday. And let's just do a little tidying up. I want to just do some things. I think we're gonna go right on that gazebo and we're gonna take a nap. Nap, child. A nap is needed. A nap is needed. So let's see what we gotta do. Tired. I had a great breakfast. I haven't had chia seeds cereal in months. One time in a car I didn't have it, and I had it today. Wait, how is this out here? How is this out here? This cannot be out here. Maybe it's right here. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess we could, Eric says, oh, I should cut this part. No. But, by the way, the gazebo is all fresh. We have new plants on top. So let's go look at them outside. It's all shady in here. Now I see some blind spots that I think will be a problem later. I need another one up here. You see all this light? And that's the whole point. You don't really want all that light. So I need another one up here. And I can see on the thing with the low light that I'm going to need another one there. But it makes sense because he did say it was hard to find the branches because it's dry season. You see everything's so dry. I mean, I do see palm trees, but a lot of them died back. But not too many. I mean, it's still a lot. But they said they couldn't really find that much. I know it's a little harder, so I'll go with that. Hey, Entrance Black 333. It looks phenomenal. Thank you. But yeah, I love it, and it smells good and fresh. But yeah, so this is it. So that's done. I'm glad that's done. Now I need one more thing to be done, which is my land is weeded, so I could walk around it. Hey, Lakeisha, thank you. It's breezy. We got breeze going through the trees. So we're going to go enjoy it. But it got done. I know I got to be so patient. That's the one thing I'm still working on. I'm not that great at it. I'm still working on it. I'm like, no, I asked on Monday. Can we have it on Tuesday? It's like, listen, it takes time. People got other stuff to do. So yeah, he had to take down all of the old ones so you could kind of still see it in the garden, which is fine. And he put this back because this was all on the ground, my little plant. But everything looks good. I let it come a little over here because I want those to have some shade without being able, but still being able to close the window and open the window. Very important to me. But I didn't realize how freaking pooped I was. I am absolutely pooped. Oh, I should get the tripod. So we'll chill out for a minute. I probably will take a nap. I've been doing that more. I've been so tired. So the elevation, y'all, I'm just learning, but this high elevation is something to get used to. Remember, I used to always say, oh, I got to get used to. So relaxing, yes, thank you. I used to say, oh, I got to get used to. I'm going to get some tea, too. Hold on. When I come back, it's like jet lag or something. And it's true because you're coming from low to high. and then high to low. But especially coming up here, you need some acclimation time. What are we gonna drink? Because we got a variety of things. We're gonna drink, no, not that one. We're gonna drink hibiscus, straight no chaser. So I was reading, I was like, do your blood pressure go up when you're in a high elevation? And yes, it does actually, it can. So, and they say it could take, when you're going from low to high, it could take 2 weeks to acclimate. And I used to always say it takes about 2 weeks for me to really acclimate myself. Let me see my bush. Let me make sure you're okay. Because men be harsh, y'all. And here, like I said, it's still, oh, look at the blue pea. I want to show you, look at the blue pea. Look at the flower came. Oh, so yeah, they still come. We just needed some water. I just want to make sure we still connected to the earth. Because I don't want it just to be sitting here. Where are you? Are you connected here? Okay, you're connected here. Okay, that's a connection. Let me see where else though. I guess that's all you need. We got a flower. That means more will come. That means more will come. I feel so hot and sweaty. Maybe it's, I don't even know it. Oh, I know. Julie Mahler said, I'm so jealous of you and all that warm weather. I'm here in New York with the cold and the snow. Horrible. I know. And I'm so sorry about that because I know, and I always want to be sensitive, and thank you. I always want to be sensitive. Like, I know y'all right now is going to, does the girl have a tube top on and some shorts, okay? And she's still hot. She's still hot up in this piece. And I put a lot of shea butter. They recommend that. The shea butter for the dryness, because it's very dry. It's dry season. Dry season is the summer for us. Would be equivalent to summer, so it's, and that's the church because it's Sunday. But yeah, it's dry season and it's super duper hot. But I agree with you, sis. I'm definitely not complaining. No, 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 no. I absolutely, absolutely am so grateful. But I do see a couple of areas that's gonna need. I mean, I know the sun is good, but I could just see. I'll have him. I'll have Eric this time bring me a couple of more. The other one was really packed in. You see the sun coming in different places, but it's fine. But you know the thing, it's like when you don't live in Ghana, right, or you know Africa, and you're far away, you be like the sun, the sun. And it's true, the sun is child. I know that I cannot live in a climate that is cold. I don't care if it's even outside of the U.S. I can't do it. I need a tropical environment. But this sun, honey, you be praying for shady days. You be praying for say sunny, shady days. I said shady days, like overcast days. You don't mind them. You know what I'm saying? But the way to do, because it's extremely hot, is to beat it. And like I just said, I knew we needed more. I gotta tell Eric. I'm gonna call the guy. I'm gonna say, Eric, could you get the guy to come back? Because it don't seem like a problem now, but it's gonna be a problem when you want all that shade and that sun start getting hot and it come through. Yeah. But I'm still so grateful, and I love it so much. I was talking to how y'all, there are some people, and I know none of y'all, those people, if you are, I don't mean to offend you, but I see a lot of people that's wanting to leave the U.S. and they all picking all these different countries, right? And they different continents, different countries, and some of them will not pick Africa. Like they're so afraid of Africa. It just does. I mean, I got people in my whole family. They think about Sweden. They think about all these other places. I mean, like, why would you want to be in a cold climate? Where I know Sweden got a lot of African people, which is wonderful, but like, still, like you could just see people all day. Like that would be that's the what's up. See you all day. See you all day. You know what I'm saying? And some of our people are so afraid to come to Africa. I know a lot are coming, but a lot of them are very afraid and just don't feel comfortable, don't connect it. And it's the door that's open, you know. I don't know how long any doors will be open. I mean, that's just life. I'm not saying that because of our current situation in the world. I'm saying that because that's how life is. But that's okay, because when one door closes, another one always opens. But I definitely had a healthy connection to Africa way before people was coming, coming to Ghana as far as YouTube or social media coming to Ghana, because before that, people were coming to Ghana already. You feel me? It was already. Well, I guess enough seats. It was already, like the retirees were already here. So people going back 30, 40 years. So, the ones that are not afraid of themselves, these ones from seeds inside, will actually be here. Yeah, so, and then we got some that's now like, yeah, I want to come to Africa now. It's like, you know what? I feel if you don't love it, if you don't love that African self, or some people will I keep hearing Americans, a lot of Black Americans say, well, we're not African. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. I mean, listen, you can be mad at your cousins, but you're still African. Like for me, I'm African. You don't have to be African. I don't want to go over nobody's head about what they believe that they are. It's in the DNA. I'm African. If you're black and look like me and you don't feel you're African, we don't have no problem with that. I'm African. I could be mad as heck. They could make me mad on a certain day, but I'm African. Overall, actually, I love the people here. I mean, overall, in general, especially people, a lot of people that travel to even other African countries talk a lot about Ghana and the peacefulness they feel. They feel more connected as being in West Africa and sometimes East Africa or other parts. Not to say that there's not people that are not connected to East Africa or South Africa, but a lot of people tell me they have gone to other different African countries and they come back to Ghana. It's very special and it is very rooted. I already know, like, I'm supposed to be here. And I specifically have always been attracted to the airway. Once I was attracted to the airway, I love all the ethnic groups, like, I mean, of course, but the ones that I feel like, yo, these are my people. Even though, it's the airway. Everybody, you'll find yours, it's the airway. And it was funny because, like I said, I got Ancestry.com, I'm on Ancestry.com, and each year they tell you they're getting better and better with the research. So now they've been able to tell you what African country you had DNA in, and a breakdown of it. That was Ancestry.com. I did African Ancestry.com to find out the one country, the two tribes I was part of. But Ancestry, I like it a little better because you can find your regular folk. I found my father's family. I found my mother's side family, different people from that family, but they give you all the breakdown of your DNA. But they're getting better and better with the DNA, so they're getting even you more closer, or more. The percentage may change, and it's interesting because the largest amount, like a lot of us, is Nigeria, and just right and tied with Nigeria is Benin, Togo, Benin, Togo. And now they're able to break down the ethnic group you're from. And I'm the Ewe. My Benin, because Togo and Benin both have Ewe's. The Ewe's are it's just around. Togo is next door. Like, and I saw that Ewe and I laughed so hard. I was like, those are my people. I already know. These are my people. For better, for worse, this is my people. And I'm up so far, you know, it's not for everybody. But I want you to know that you're not for everybody either. You're not for everybody. You are unique. Anybody that watches me, you gotta be a little bit off the beaten path. Or at least, yeah, and it doesn't have to look like my off the beaten path. But it doesn't mean you're not off the beaten path. You're a little bit different in your neighborhood. A little bit different among your friends group. Maybe you don't even have a friends group anymore because of that. You just, it's a uniqueness. And that uniqueness follows you wherever you go. Certain things that you might want for yourself, the reason why you're not getting them is not because you're not deserving of it, or the Most High has passed you by, or there's something else that you have to do in order to receive it. It's because you are so unique and so different. You're almost kind of intricate. And because of that, what's created for you has to be fine-tuned. In some ways, it has to be prepared for you. It has to be all about the timing. I know this because of what I've gone through. I was thinking today, because I love this and I'm so grateful. Every once in a while, I'm a woman, I'm human. I'll be like, where is my man dog? And Spirit told me that, just what they told me to y'all. Like, girl, you're special. Anybody? You already did anybody. You saw that worked out. And I'm not dissing the person. I'm not saying, I mean, I totally was absolutely in love. It wasn't evenly yoked, but there was great love for me on my part. I absolutely was in love. Absolutely. Um, but I don't know. I think with Most High saying, being in love is almost not enough. You have to really be on that evenly yoked thing, going in the same direction, wanting the same thing at the same time. And because you're so, I'm gonna say weird, I'm talking to you too. It's gonna take a little time. You know what I'm saying? And I was thinking about like the idea of healthy relationships, right? This idea of healthy relationships, right? And like an unhealthy relationship, you got to be very careful because we're falling for this romantic stuff that we watch on TV and the comedies and rom-coms and the love stories, right? Hollywood versions, and whether that's whatever the version that other versions of Hollywood, and it's all fairy tale-ish and this and that, and we saw each other the first time and we absolutely knew, and we moved quickly, we fell in love and got married in whatever weeks or engaged right away. And don't get me wrong, I mean, we all grew up that if you meet somebody and it's not these initial sparks, then that person's not the one. I have grown to realize that that is called love bombing. That is actually very, very unhealthy to me. And it's not necessarily the way it was even done back in the day, but yet true love was there. So I feel like that's how my life is being prepared. I would definitely want to meet someone that's more of a friendship first, like connected. I mean, that's to me in everything. Let me just say that. I don't just mean my love, the man that's for me. I'm telling you that. I definitely mean that. I'm definitely talking about that. But I mean, even sisters in my life, like I have to get to know you. I don't want to be like, oh, we connected right away because a lot of times they say your type is your trauma. So you could even have a sister friend that you feel like the more we met, we're so connected. A year later, you're having a big fallout because you still felt for the spark and that thing that's inside of you that goes off to say, hey, it's initial attraction. You could be attracted to the same old thing. You could be attracted to your own pain and hurt. You could be attracted to your patterns. You know, that's something. It's a real thing. And I know that I'm putting out there that mine would be friendship and we would really get to know each other because I think that we fall in love first, whatever fall in love is, whatever that is, whatever that means, whatever weight that don't even hold sometimes, before we actually get to know a person. I think you could adequately fall in love better when you do know the person. And that there's nothing wrong with slow. So the person that I may meet may start off as a friendship, but as we keep seeing each other, we'll develop into something else because it's nice to fall in love, if you will, over time. Not it doesn't. I don't like that spark. I don't look for that spark like that. I realize that now. Even the idea of when a man likes you, you'll know it. He'll come for you. I don't listen to everything that you hear, especially on social media. I think that a lot of us, we're real people. This is not a fairy tale. The person you want is healing from something. He has had a whole life. He has had experiences. But the beautiful part is you have too. You're still healing from trauma from back in the day. We're all still healing. So to expect two people to come together, the initial attraction, and that means we should just be together or wet, it's really not healthy. So I realized that. And I think, there's in the meantime, what we want to do, what I want to do is just enjoy my own life. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy my own accomplishments, enjoy my own plants and my own space and my own gazebo. And so I'm very particular and I'm very, I don't say choosy is another word I'm thinking, choosy, we'll use it for now, but about whoever I let in my life, male or female, friendship or lover, it has to be done in a different kind of way. I don't want to rush anything. So I know that because I know the universe didn't rush making me, child, and the universe didn't rush making this universe. So we cannot rush for the one that we love, whether it's more girlfriends, more this. So sometimes I meet people, some of the energy might be too heavy, or you know, it has to be an exchange. It doesn't have to look the same. It doesn't have to weigh the same. But it has to be a mutual exchange that makes both partners feel good, whether that's meeting a new sister friend or meeting a new male friend. And yeah, I learned that. That at first I was like, oh no, they want me to come for me. But then I thought, no, no, let's let it organically develop. You know, yeah, just be yourself. That's what your mama would tell you. Just be yourself. So I'm drinking hibiscus tea. Here they call it sobolo, even though I didn't do any sobolo to it. Like I don't have anything but hibiscus tea. Don't even have honey in it. I've been drinking teas cold lately, and that's the best way because we hot over here now. We ain't pretending to be hot. It's hot. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking about that and how, I'm just learning me. You think you know yourself because you think you're with yourself all day, but you're probably really not that much with yourself. We could be in like our house and it'll be no one. We could be living single, all right? Living single. We're in our home and we're with ourselves because we're not with a partner. There's no partner in the house. We don't live with our mother and father. We're grown. We live with ourselves. Let's say that. You might think you're being with yourself, but if you got the internet on, sometimes or the TV on, there's always things to distract you. You're working all the time. When do you really get to be with yourself? I feel like when I come up here, it's like this glaring, like you are now with yourself. And this is where manifestations start. I contemplate, I review, I rewind, I replay, I just let myself not know and not even try to figure out. Allow every day in my walk to be the figuring out process. It's nice to get to know yourself, and I think when you're in that state where you're getting to know yourself, meaning that you don't quite know yourself yet well, or maybe not at all in some ways, on an intimate level, the universe can't bring you anybody because the universe says, "Oh, she still has her hand in the clay. I'm going to let her take her time and create that what she wants." And that's the phase that I'm in now. Yeah. Today we're going to do a master class. You are invited. It's on the website. I just know it says master class. It's talking about the divine feminine. It's $50. It's a 2-hour class, but it's ongoing. It's the whole year. But you pay for a class if that's what you want. You want to pay for a whole year, I'll take it. But paying for class is great. And we're really delving into this inner self, the deeper parts of ourselves. And we're using sensuality, sexuality, and being a sultry woman. And what that really means, because the media got another meaning and another picture for that, and how we as black women can redefine that. And one of the things I believe is the idea that a relationship that could be yours is we met and we fell in love instantly, and or he's not coming for me, or I don't want to be a friend, I want a man, or it's like no, just take the Hollywood out the head. Now why you gotta be louder? Why you gotta be louder? Take the Hollywood out your head and allow. So I'm in the allowing state. That's what I say. Hey, Deborah Jarvis, where are? Oh no, where are you? Okay, this is not real. Okay, so do I have my moderators on? Moderators, thank you. Uh, okay, so I have my moderators on. If you're not, just let me know. I will handle it. But um, it's actually shea butter down, not Vaseline. But I know if you use Vaseline, that's okay. Yeah. So I'm not saying it's all the way true, but a lot of times what the trousers tell you, if they ask where are you and they put the are you, they're not real, they're fake. Yes, I am. Okay, good, thank you. They're fake. It's just a way to get in so they can get into another insulting you, definitely. Because, yeah, it's not a question you first ask people. The trolls do it. Trolls come with the same question. They got the same playbook. It's pretty amazing. Um, yeah, but anyway, so yeah, y'all, I am, I'm contemplating, but I'm very happy. And another thing I'm learning to do is to be happy or to be whatever I am, to feel whatever I'm feeling in the moment. I feel here, this place just, it just takes something, it takes all the pretense. And it's just so real. That's I always say that when I come up here. It's so real here. It's so real. It's like all the pretense is gone. And you just come to the rawest part of yourselves. And it's just, I love it. I love it. I love it because it does that. It's almost like being in the city. I could still have an illusion. I could still have a barrier between me and me, me and myself. But here, it's just so, it's not around me. Everything's raw, right? So being around this amount of vegetation and greenery, something that's connected by roots to the ground. I mean, what else is there? And then that's as real as it get, right? And I think it does. It does actually ground you too. But yeah, but things are going to change. And the people that's in the master class, if you want to join, you can go to the website. It's today from 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, 12 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I didn't put that on the when you go to the website, but that's the time, and I'll put it down. Like if you're tired here, you should really go to sleep. Like if you're thirsty, you should really drink. If you're hungry, you should really eat. And try not to do the opposite of those things. You know what I'm saying? I just love it. I love the realness. I love the realness of it all. And I just keep getting these opportunities in my life to continue to change and to go to higher heights. And that sometimes you hear advice and you think, yeah, absolutely, that's the way it is. And then you realize, no, when you're unique and you're different, your rules are all different too. And yeah, everything's not gonna come in this explosive way. Some things are gonna come nice and easy. I think I know there's this Indian guru. It was, I'm sure he passed by now, but his name, he has a lot of great books. His name is Osho. Osho. And I remember he used to talk about this idea. He had one book, I just can't remember because I read so many and I don't remember them all, but he used to talk about this idea of approaching everything loose and easy. Don't put so much on everything. Just allow it to move and move through you, and you move with it. Don't think, where is this going to lead to? But where are we going? Or how will we get there? Or what does this mean? You know, or how do they feel? Like just go into the discovery as the discovery, right? Just that's what I could say. Like I was realizing now, yeah, I could be a stiff shirt too, but I was noticing that I got some blind spots too. Okay, as I said, but I was noticing my friend that came, he was very cautious about the trotro or walking through the grass or just different things that it's true, you should be cautious, but I saw how in those ways, because I'm used to it, there's a little bit of an ease. The people here made me much more easier because the way they walk into things, it's a lot because they know those things, right? They don't have that fear that I think we have in different ways. And that's what I love about being here. It helps me get rid of a lot of fears, but also helps me identify a lot of fears too. And that's a good thing. It's a good thing. Oh, your homegirl is tired. Okay, thank you, Lakeisha. Your homegirl is tired. I think I'm gonna take me a juicy nap. I'm hungry too. Let's see what time it is. It's almost lunchtime. Cool, yeah, let's go in the kitchen and let's prepare the lunch. what I really want to do. Let me lay down here and let me get the idea of what it feel like. I see spots. No, I see Sunday. I see Sunday still the same. Sunday church girl. We in church, girl. Oh, I did that by accident. Anyway, it's nice. It's beautiful. It's just I see some little homes. Don't worry. Don't think I'm being choosy. It's like living here. You know how thick it's got to be because that sun would be brutal. But right now the weather is overcast and I love it. I love it. So yeah, y'all. But I'm growing. I'm learning. I'm setting up a nice little like apothecary like herbs, and I'm really not just looking at my teas and say, oh, let me make this tea one day. Now I don't have to worry about that. I steam them, I steep them, I do all that, and then I put them in the refrigerator, put them in little jars, and it's like now I don't have to say, oh, I'm gonna make this tea, and then you don't make it, you just go to sleep. It's in the refrigerator, and I can just pull it out. And because it's like I said, it's pretty hot here, the coldness is perfect. So I've just been in the meantime, I've been setting up my health thing because the back and forth is not easy. It's not easy on the body as far as it's like we talk about different realms, right? Different dimensions. But we have that every day in just anywhere we live. If we go from New York to California, different dimensions, different realms. And your body, mind, and spirit has to acclimate to those realms. It's very powerful up here. And I've always known that, but it was so wonderful to have guests that came because they know they're like, yo, we up here. Like we're in the mountains. Like they were saying even how they could tell the people are just so different. First of all, she said, I know a lot of people that cry is God, the God people, so a lot of God, like people speaking God or a car, or I'm sorry, or a tree, or and then she's in the Cape Coast, so Fonzie. Not that they all similar, but there's something there that you could, if you don't got a train there, which I don't even have that, you can't hear, you can't really hear the difference. But they were commenting on being up here like that. This is the first time my sister said like I could hear a different language. This is different. So the way that people walk, the way people carry themselves, the way people get along, the way that people, yes, y'all, it's a deep thing to, it was like when I was in Trinidad and everybody kept saying, oh, you got to go to Tobago, you got to go to Tobago. That Tobago is a different vibe. And it's true. The people walk straight up and feel very proud in Tobago. It's definitely two different countries, even though they call it Twin Islands. And yes, it's technically one country, but the vibration is different. I love that about traveling when you notice those things that maybe others wouldn't. And so it was nice to hear from her that wow, you're really up here, you're really far, while you're in the mountains, so there's elevation, energy shifts that comes with that, and that the people are different. Yeah, I love it. I love it a lot. And I really love me. Gotta go back to that, right? I really love me. You know why I love me, y'all, today? I love me because I love that I follow spirit, even if it's not popular. Your spirit don't tell you things that's popular. That's the one thing about spirit. That's when the people don't really follow it. It's like, no, nobody's doing that. Everybody's doing this. So, like, for instance, 6 years ago, when I came to Ghana and stayed, that wasn't very ordinary, first of all, because, I mean, I had a whole bunch of stuff at home. But it was also, I wasn't on no trend either. You know what I'm saying? It was no trend at that point. I was, my mother always talk about my pioneer spirit. I was just really following spirit. And then when I left Accra and came up here, and even the locals would understand, like they can't find a way to make money up here. People leave here to go to Accra to make it and to whatever. And it was very weird that I did that. But it's nice to meet other weird people too. I tell you, this place calls you. If it don't call you, I promise you to come and be like, it was nice. I'll never come again. It was a long, 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 long ride. It It was too far away, and there was not enough to do. Yeah. The people that come up here probably have gone through some deep things, um, and they're coming up here for healing, whether they know it or not. They're coming up here for deep healing. They're a little bit off the beaten path. They're weird and all the other good stuff. Some would have to be a little bit loner, or let's put it this way, they would have to enjoy the company of themselves. Um, but as much as we come to a place like this that's very isolated from the rest of Ghana, the rest of Accra, um, it's we still need we still need each other. We still need connection. And that's something that I know. My sister from my being here introduced me to a wonderful brother, y'all, a wonderful brother, and another couple as well. And I have to kind of force myself to connect so that I won't be disconnected, and that I'll be disconnected, but then I'll be mad about it. Like I'll be like, oh my God, I'm going through a cry because I'm disconnected. So you do need to be with, to find, you still need connection. You do need clans and people, and the Most High didn't make us to be alone. I will definitely say that, not for too much extended times, unless you just came as this incarnation is about being alone on that level, being a priest or a priestess. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the real thing too. But I realize that's not what I'm supposed to do. Although I'm very much a very spiritual woman, it's to be shared with another spiritual man, a spiritual man. And yeah, so I so glad that I met this wonderful young man because he's Black American, and we get to really it's a connection that of course you don't miss your water till your well run dry. But anybody up here has to be similar to me, and this person is so much like me. It's unbelievable. It's very nice to look at that and to see that. But I got to just make sure that I stay connected. So I'm gonna, stay connected, and I won't be sitting here every day, y'all. I'm gonna be at least once a week. I'm gonna be going up to where my other land is and where the brother is too, just to have that connection and hang out. Because he's very welcoming on that level. So yeah, I love it. It brings out a softer side of me, um, an easy side, a calm side. It's like I realized that as a woman, the connection to the divine masculine is very, very essential. It's very essential. So it's nothing wrong when you desire male companionship. It's probably more wrong, not wrong, but not as healthy if you don't. So I'm learning a lot about myself, y'all. And I'm learning that when I ask for something, I'm definitely going to receive it, but it's not going to always be in the way that I asked for it before and received it. Because you have to have growth from the last to the new. You have to have growth. If you are, let's say, a man, you ask for a soulmate or a divine masculine, and you expect it to be like the way you met the last one, then you really haven't grown yet, because you, by asking for something new, you would have to have grown. And so you have to look at it and allow it to come in the way that's actually perfect for you, and start seeing the perfection in what is coming, what has come. It's a beautiful thing. It's a very, very beautiful thing. So I'm learning, I'm growing. It's beautiful. You said I love that. Peace and blessings. Hey, the rebirth of wisdom. They are singing at church. They singing at church today, Lakeisha. I would never leave that spot. I thought, that's right, Queen. I hear you on that. It's a frequency. Yes, the rebirth. Hey, Melissa. Happy Sunday morning to you too. Happy Sunday morning. Yeah, it's a frequency for sure. Yeah, I really have this one year from uh, my ending of the parting of our last relationship. It's been just a tiny bit over a year, like a year and some days. It has been such a good year for me. And I literally say, I want to emphasize for me, and then I want to emphasize me. I needed this. Like I learned so much about me. It's like I was introduced to another person. It was like, I know it was not the greatest way it ended, but it kind of was the best way because it allowed me to go to places that I don't think I've ever went to. And it coincided with a lot of things too, because it coincided with the fact that I'm older than I was 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago now. I'm older, maybe more 4.5 than I used to be, right? I'm I'm and there's something about growing older that is very reflective, if you allow it to be, and contemplative and rites of passage like. So there's always there's this new person that I'm getting to know already, and then now I'm this older person, this wise woman, and moving into and what that looks like, who was in the relationship but now I'm no longer. And the way it ended was a bit harsh, but necessary. So it's like I'm still was getting to know, and there was a transition when my daughter went to college and I was an empty nester. There was now who is that person? Okay, now I'm 58. I'll be 59 this year. Who is that person? Now it's I was in a relationship and I'm not anymore, and I didn't feel like it just ended so abruptly in so many ways. Maybe it wasn't. And so who am I now? And that's what this year was. I got to deal with all of that. I got to deal with all of that in 1 year. And it's more. I mean, I'm not even, you're never done, you know. You're never done. Not even when the breath leaves your body, because there's a whole afterlife where you're still in the healing places, you know. But so it was a great year. It was a hard year, but in hindsight, you know, it's like you don't see all, you feel pain still. I still feel, you know, pain in some ways. Not pain, I don't know if it's pain anymore, but I still have questions, or I still feel the residue or something. Maybe I'm not articulating it well, but it's not in that same way. Because I definitely feel a lot of freedom. I feel like I can rewrite any script. I don't have to rewrite a script. I could write a new one. That I could do anything I want. I feel free, and I love that I love this body, mind, and spirit. It's mine. It's mine, and I could look at what that looks like or what I want it to be. It's just a beautiful thing. But in that, right, learning about me this whole year, I realized that yeah, I'm very special, and I'm really not for everyone. And the person that I meet next would have to be that. That I really wasn't evenly yoked before. It was almost like, yeah, it must have been. Some things are karmic. They come for lessons, you know. But it's just so deep that this person that I am, it's like I wish everybody could take that time with themselves, however long, however way that looks, because you're gonna find out that you are just so special and so, I don't say rare, like, oh, you're more special than someone else. No, just you would move differently if you knew who you really were. You would move differently if you knew who you really were, and you would attract differently if you knew who you really were. And it's like I couldn't see the greatness or the beauty, and I don't mean just physical, or the uniqueness or the deepness, the depth. That's the word, the depth of myself. Had I not went through and left and got out, and you know, I also saw my resilience. Like I could have just said, "Oh, this place, forget about the whole thing," but I kept coming back. So it showed me that I still was an individual. That individual was still left. The person that still listens to her own spirit and move with that spirit. That was what I learned about myself. Like, wow. And even coming back to a crime and going to the place and selling and glowing up and being myself, like, what woman, like, what kind of woman is this one right here? But no anger, no hurt, no drama starting, no nothing. And even when I was being so insulted, like harassed and stalked and just insulted, never retaliated, never wanted to. Never, it's like these are things that you learn about yourself, your patience or your maturity. Now, I could be, we all immature levels, but, or, because everything to me when it was happening, it was just like I was in it. I wasn't above it, I wasn't below it. I was in it. I was with everything that was going on because I knew that it was teaching me. It was molding me. It was creating me. And I learned that. I learned that I don't have a, my heart is not bad, not perfect, but not bad. And the amount of love that I could still have, no matter what, how somebody's coming at me or treating me. And not that turn the other cheek, I'm gonna let you beat my ass, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you beat my ass. No, I'm not gonna let you beat my ass mentally, physically, or spiritually, but just that I could see that that wasn't my problem, how somebody else felt about me. That I could still feel a way about someone and it could still be loving. And that just changed me. Like, it's like the woman I am now is a better woman than I was before. And that's someone that I didn't know that I would think or say or feel. So, yeah. Anyway, I went on a rant, didn't I? I was on a rant. You're paying attention more now. Yes, exactly. I like that. Yeah, I think that's a good thing to do. Because you don't want to miss out on the greatness of yourself, too. Like, that's we got to pay attention to ourselves. And so, when you're going through something harsh, if you could, like, be in it. Because you're going to learn some things about you. Because that's what the whole incidents, when they happen, whatever that is for you, it's all about, like, I don't know, the way you think you might react to something hypothetically is way different than when you're in a situation and you allow yourself to be in that situation, to be in the feelings of what is occurring. Yeah, it's pretty miraculous. I have only two. I have two cheeks. That's right. He said we're not going to turn on cheek because I only got two. Says your skin is glowing beautiful. Thank you, Melanie. Melanie Storm. Dusty says hello. Says peace and blessings. I purchased a Wild Woman class. Okay, and received my receipt. Well, I can just say you will. I'm sorry. Yeah, you did. I saw it. I saw it. I'm sorry, and I didn't. I know. I'm gonna send you the link today because the class is today. So yes, thank you for reminding me. I did see it come in, and you will receive it. Yes, you will receive it. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me too. Okay. Because I gotta send. I sent the link earlier before, but you didn't haven't purchased yet. So yeah, I'm sorry. I will definitely. You're in. Believe me, and I got you. I'll do it right after right after this class, or after I said the class, right after this video. But thank you for reminding me too. Okay, I appreciate it so much. Because we're gonna have fun, honey. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna really talk about where we're going and what we're doing and why we're doing it. But yeah, y'all, you are many galaxies. You are many dimensions. You are many. No, I was gonna say, like, when I think about past, present, and future, and we talk about that from a one life perspective, my past in this life, my future in this life, my present in this life, you are way more than just the past of now. You are the past of the past. You are the past of other lives. You are the past of the future to come. You are the future of the past. But it's not stuck here. Like, that's the thing. We're not stuck here. We're not stuck here mentally, physically, spiritually. So when we talk about our past, we're not just experiencing the past of the consciousness of the now or the life, this one lifetime. There's so much more. So much more. If you allow yourself to really be yourself through life and exploration, you would look at all the other selves that you connected to and realize, I should have never been with that self, you know? But sometimes we have to do work from the past. We have to finish things. We have to learn because all of it is good too. Everything is good. I know the worst. Other people could tell me, but this happened to me that wasn't good. This horrible, and I get that. Some shit is not feeling like it's good, but it's like the universe when they say, Black American sayings are just so amazing. And proverbs, I like to call them. God don't give you more than you can handle. Absolutely not. I'm gonna definitely say that. It's like for you. But yeah, the depth of me was being buried. The depth of me was being buried. That's why I say being with the right people, whether it's a new girlfriend that wants to come into your life, a new sister friend, or a new lover, an intimate relationship, or even certain children. They're not your problem. And some are supposed to come into your life. Like if you really were who you were or who you are or allow yourself to be, my God, you would go back in your lives. You heard I said it, and you would choose differently. But that's what's so wonderful. It's almost like people say being born again. I understand that why people say that. This is only one life. The birth of you is constant. It's evolutionary. It's endless. It's infinite. It continues to occur over and over again if you allow it to. And that's why in the same life you could know somebody but become light years apart from them because it's not really. I don't now I can see how it's not really just what we see. It's so much more. And when you come into nature, you feel it more too. What's that? Everything here is real. Everything here is real. I mean, especially me. I mean, I'm on this thing, which is made from the reeds, I think, by the marsh. Like, I'm over the palm. I mean, the palm is in Ghana and in Africa is used for so many things. So it's so multi-purpose. The baskets are made from parts of the palm. The brooms are made from the palm. Of course, the shade, the mats, the mats that you put other stuff on, placemats, bags. I mean, like, then they use the palm nuts. They use for the red oil. They use the palm nut kernel for the other oil. I mean, it's so much greatness in it. And that's how we are. We're one, but we're many. Out of many, one. Out of one, many. Yeah, out of many, one. So it's nice. It feels great. It feels great. I just need a little more. That's all. We checking this. All them little light things. No, 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 no. You want to cover that. You want it thick up in here, because in this dry season, it will dry out so much faster. So you want to have it layered, but it's good. So do I still have my moderator on? Because I got some very hateful, uh, have some very hateful messages on that one. So yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it's so peaceful. But we had some horrible messages. So, Lakeisha, let me know if you're still in the house. Because if not, I'll turn off the thing. But anyway, I'm gonna get ready to go. Anyway, it's getting to that time. We're almost on for an hour. Let me see if Lakeisha's here. Yeah. Trolls don't get fed. They sure don't get fed. Okay, yeah, girl. There's the other person. It seemed personal too, so They're still afraid, girl. They're still afraid. But yeah, so yeah, y'all. I think we're gonna get some more on top. And yeah, but yeah. Anyway, let me go add. Sister, did you? I wanted to ask you, Dusty Foot Philosopher. I wanted to ask you. Um, I want to make sure because sometimes when people purchase, the email's not always there. I think I'm right. So my email is afrocentrichomedesign@gmail.com. So if you could send me an email so that I could make sure I have your email. I think it comes up when you purchase, but I'm not always sure. So if you are still here, in the description box is my email. Just send me an email just to make sure I'm going to get that Zoom link to the right person because I'm going to do it right now. Okay. All right, ladies. Okay, good. Yes, please do that because just to ensure. All right, so I'll do it now, and I will see for the course today. It's at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, and it is via Zoom, and I will send you the link. All right, ladies and the gentlemen who watch, I'll see you in the next one. Love you all. Peace and blessings.